What's up? What's up? What's up? Hi, it's Megan LaShawn Bridges. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. As each week, I discuss with you guys politics and the up-running Democratic presidential candidates for the year 2020. Today, I want to continue my topic about something more important than politics or the candidates. And I'm going to continue talking about the coronavirus. I know you guys probably heard so much about the coronavirus. Some of you may be tired of it, but I feel it's a very important subject. It's too many people that are dying. And if you are from the United States of America and you are a United States of American citizen, we need to really discuss this because of, it could be any of us, any of us in the hospital going through this pandemic that we're going through, okay? Now, right now, as we talk, the new reported cases confirmed of the coronavirus is now up to 101,000 cases. 101,000 cases, you guys. That is a lot of cases, okay? And 1,588 people have died already. That's a lot of people. Just yesterday, I was, watching the news and watching CNN, and it was only 82,647 cases. That was just yesterday. Now it's, and it was only 1,201 people that have died. It's double the amount that have died now. So you see how those numbers have jumped even higher compared to just 12 hours ago, which is crazy, right? But that's what we're facing right now, okay? So many governors, they're begging for ventilators, okay? Stating that their state's doctor and nurses are trying their best to save lives, but, they have lack of ventilators. And many patients, they're going to die without the ventilators, without the help that they need to breathe. Chicago, Detroit, and New Orleans are seeing rapid cases more than other cities, okay? They're seeing just a rapid amount of cases, which is straight up ridiculous. Now, I'm going to go on to my notes here. Bear with me. Why? Because these cities lack the medical supplies that they need for this pandemic, okay? And many mayors from other cities, they're so frustrated with not having enough equipment in hospitals as well as to protect first responders. And according to CNN, 402 coronavirus facilities have been reported on Friday. And only 4 states, Hawaii, Rhode Island, West Virginia, and Wyoming, have not reported any deaths. Now, Trump recently signed and approved a stimulus package of $2 trillion, okay? But most of this money will go, of course, to the big corporations and small businesses that are suffering through this time of crisis, more than the people. Of course, we are getting some money, but not as much as corporations. But the check of $1,200, according to Trump, is depending on the income. Like if you make $75,000 or less, then you will get the $1,200. If you make more than that, you will get a little bit less than $1,200. And married couples, according to Trump, will get $2,400 if you're married and you're a couple. People who are unemployed, they will get an extra $600 a week. So if you filed your unemployment, according to Trump, you will get an extra $600 on top of that weekly unemployment check that you receive of $300 probably, or whatever you get for unemployment. So it'll be $600 on top of that. For example, if you get $300 a week, then you'll receive $600, and that would be $900 a week that you receive, okay? But according to Trump, only up to 4 months, and they may possibly get an extra month extension of unemployment benefits, which will equal to 5 months. Now, that's not very long, but that's what he stated. And he also stated that $500 additional per child, if you're a child, that's what you're going to get according to Trump's stimulus check that he just going to pass for the people. Now, will this be enough money? I don't know. For some, maybe, some not. But according to President Trump, all this is going to wash away by April, he believes. He believes that, before spring hits, it's going to all wash away. Trump also recently said the U.S. will get 100,000 ventilators in the next 100 days. Oh, now let's think about this. 100 days? How? That's too long of a wait. But that's what Trump says. And New York Governor Andrew Cuomo said that he needed another 30,000 ventilators on top of the 7,000. Okay, that's what he stated. So Trump, your 100-day mark is that's too far along. So my question is to Trump is, how are we going to get enough ventilators in time? There's no way that the U.S. can wait 100 days when people are dying within the minutes. Okay, let me explain to you. If you're sick, for example, with the coronavirus, you're in a hospital, you need a ventilator. There's short ventilators in your hospital, in your state where you live. Your brain is not receiving oxygen. So it's a matter of minutes before you die without a ventilator, you guys. So I want you to picture being in a hospital, sick with coronavirus. You can't breathe. You can't get oxygen to your brain. What do you think is going to happen? You're going to die. So how will 100 days help anybody that's in a matter of minutes of dying? It will not. And this is why this is important for you guys to hear this. People need ventilators, and we need them way before 100 days. But Trump, he says in 100 days, he's going to give out 100 ventilators. Another question, Trump, how are you going to give out 100 ventilators when you don't even have the equipment needed to make the ventilators? I researched this, you guys, and I found out that they don't even have enough equipment to make the ventilators. So if you don't even have the equipment made yet to even make the ventilators and supply the ventilators for people, how are you going to do this in 100 days? It's not going to happen unless they, cause for emergency rush on this, and really get down to business and do, way better than waiting for 100 days to get these ventilators out to these people, because these people need it now. It's a matter of life and death. So I don't get what he's saying on that. Now, Trump excluded the hearing in briefings. Okay, I found out from past presidents such as Barack Obama. He's always keeping Barack Obama in his mouth in some kind of way and discrediting Barack Obama. He doesn't want to hear anything about how to deal with this pandemic, okay? And he definitely doesn't want to deal with Barack Obama telling him, or any other president from the past telling him on what to do. Because we have a president that thinks he knows it all and feels like that he's doing a good job. And he doesn't want to be told that he's not doing a good job. He's doing the worst job in life. Now, Trump was stated on Twitter that he never discussed excluding the former president, Barack Obama. But according to New Yorker report published in the spring of 2017, Trump's advisors suggested that around the same time that Trump accused Obama of wiretapping Trump Tower, that he should bar Obama's access to intelligent briefings. Do you guys hear that? The same time, 2017, that he accused Obama of wiretapping, his Trump Tower. He said that he, didn't want to, use Obama's intelligent briefings. But yeah, he's trying to say that never happened, that he never suggested that he don't want to use any former president's briefings, which is a complete lie. All right. Now, you guys, this is supposed to be the president of the United States. And I'm not making this video to bash him in any kind of way. I'm giving simply facts. Okay. Some opinion, but a lot of facts from my research. And from my research of what I've came to find out that Trump lies a lot. And he likes to say that he's a good president, that he's doing the best job ever, that he's doing everything for the people. But in reality, he's not caring about the people. What he's caring about is the upcoming election. And what he's caring about is the fact that he based his election on a good economy, creating a good economy. But I'm here to tell you guys, Trump, you're not having a good economy right now. Our economy is failing tremendously. We are crashing and you're failing. Okay. You're not doing it good as a president. So I don't know why on earth you think you are, because you're not. And I don't know what we're going to do, you guys, because we're stuck with Trump right now. And unless he finally wakes up and realizes that he's doing a horrible job in helping the people, because these people don't have the things they need. Hospitals are lacking masks in every state. A lot of hospitals are short masks. They don't have enough masks for people to put over their face. to protect the workers, like the nurses and the doctors. They don't have enough masks to cover for the people, to protect them as well. I mean, they don't have enough ventilators, so some people, it's a matter of life or death. It's like, okay, let's choose. Do you, die or live? And in this case, if you don't have enough ventilators, that person is definitely going to die, especially if they can't breathe. It is what it is. And that's what they're facing. They do not have anything, that they need for help. And governors and mayors are crying out for help every day of the week and telling Trump, we need help. And what Trump needs to do, instead of keep acting like we're going to be good and everybody's going to be happily ever after come, spring, come Easter, and all this is going to be over by Easter, is what Trump said. It's going to be washed up under the rug. I mean, he don't need to be telling people that, because that's not factual information, because the information is out there, that we have people that are dying, people that cannot breathe, and they're dying. And, it's stating that it's over 101,000 people that are infected, and almost 2,000, over 1,500 people that have already died in the United States. And that's far from what it was. At first, I read that it was only 26 deaths. When I was following, the beginning of what was going on with the United States, when we were very low, it was only 26 deaths at first. It went from 26 to each day that I watched CNN. It started rising every day. Now, we are the top country for the worst pandemic. We're past Korea, we're past China, all the other countries. We are the top. United States is the #1 country that has the most people that are dying from this coronavirus pandemic. And something needs to be done, because right now our president is not doing enough, in my opinion, to help the people. And I feel like he needs to come down off his high horses, stop thinking about the election and think about winning for the economy, because the economy is corrupt right now. The economy is failing right now because we have a president that is not doing his job to help. We don't need to worry about the economy right now. We need to worry about the people that are sick, so that way our economy will survive. If we cannot help the people that are sick and ill with this coronavirus, and people are steady dying, we will not have an economy that's good anymore. Our economy will be the end of that, because, and ain't no telling where all we will be at between 5 to 10 years from now with an economy, when we have a lot of these people dying from this tragic virus. Okay. So, I just want you guys to give me your personal opinion about what you think about Trump. Do you think he's doing enough? Because I don't think he's doing enough at all, and, leave a comment at the end of the comment section. Because we have governors, like I said, we have mayors out there crying out. We have first responders. We don't even have enough, masks and help for ventilators for first responders that are out there risking their lives as well every day. We don't have enough to protect the people, we don't. And to me, if they don't have a cure for this right now, which they don't, the least that our president can do is make sure that everyone who needs a ventilator can have a fighting chance of survival. Because without a ventilator to at least be able to breathe, they're going to die. I seen them pull up in big old trucks. I saw it on the news, on CNN News. They had big old trucks full of dead bodies in there. That's sad. This is America. This is the land of the rich. But why are we having trucks with people that are dead? Because we don't have enough ventilators to help people. Something is wrong with that to me. I don't know about you, but something is seriously wrong with that. This president, I'm sorry, but this president from day one has been lying to the public, blaming everybody but himself, acting as if everything is all good and it's not. He had more than enough time to try to find some reason to, have a plan in place for this pandemic that we were facing way before it got out of hand. Now we're at the point where it went from a low, pandemic, low, amount of people that was infected with this coronavirus, to a very extreme number of people that have been infected with this coronavirus. And all the governors in each state are just asking for the president to stand up and do his job. and to do whatever it takes to help these people, these nurses and these doctors, to supply the materials that they need to save lives. Okay? It's not about Republicans. It's not about liberals. It's not about politics. It's not about Democrats. It's not about anything but about human rights and the right to live. The right to live as American citizens and to get help that we need. If we are a rich country like they say we are, then we shouldn't even be going through this. There shouldn't be where we don't have enough ventilators to help people. I don't get that. So I want you guys to leave a message at the end of the comment section. If you like this video, please click the like button. I was trying to do this video on my computer, but I started having computer problems again. So I had to do this computer from my cell phone. But I really want to reach out to you guys because some of you do not know the extreme of this. If you are young, this coronavirus doesn't care if you're young or if you're old. There's young people dying just like there are old people that are dying. So that is a myth if you think, well, I'm young, I'm going to survive. Your chances of survival might be a little bit better than it would be if you were older, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you will survive, this pandemic. Because if you have other health problems like asthma, or if you have breathing problems, where you have respiratory issues, then your chances of survival is not that good. So don't think because you're young, you can't get this coronavirus. There have been babies that have been dead from the coronavirus. There have been a lot of young people that have came in recently and have died or either been infected and been, in critical condition from the coronavirus. This is something serious. This coronavirus don't care how old you are. It doesn't care what color you are. It doesn't care, if you're a female or if you're a male, if you're old or young. It doesn't care. This coronavirus is attacking everybody. And yes, the elderly people are at more risk, but they are not the only people that are at risk. So we need to try to come together as American citizens, and we need to take this serious. Do everything you can to protect yourself. Me and my husband, we wear gloves. We wear rubber gloves. We wear a bandana over our face. I bought my daughters a bandana to put over their face. And it's not a mask, but it's something, okay, to put over their mouth and their nose. And I tell them every day to practice social distancing. Don't have anybody in your face coughing or anything like that. And if you are sick, please stay at home. Call your hotline number that your state provides for you to call in case of, emergencies where you think you may have some kind of coronavirus symptoms. Don't go to the hospitals because the hospitals are lacking a lot of doctors. They're lacking nurses and they're lacking equipment to help people. So it's best to call your 1-800, number that, your state gives you to call during this pandemic and find out what you need to do. But basically stay at home if you're sick. Do not go out in public and make everybody else sick. Even if you don't think there's coronavirus, even if you just think it's just a cold, it's better safe than sorry than to go out there in the public and make everybody else sick with the coronavirus, because this is a virus that is not the flu, guys. It's not something as light as the flu like Trump was trying to pretend like it was. Do not listen to that. It is not just a flu. It is like 10, 20 times worse than the flu. It is a respiratory virus that attacks your respiratory system. And it's very dangerous and it's deadly. And, until they get a cure, we all are in survival mode, okay? So, like I said, I'm going to stop talking. I've talked enough. Please leave a comment in the comment section. Push like if you like this video. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching and take care of yourselves. Goodbye.